believe there should be no change in the policy. And if you believe that we need health care for all Americans, we will pass the bill, and we will pass the bill.
There are a number of Democrats who simply don't agree with that. Can you pass this
without them? Well, you know what? Again, this is the city of when people think there isn't going to be a bill, they can take whatever position they want. But now they know there's going to be a bill, and these members are saying, let's talk. Yes, ma'am.
With all the ethics concerns and what some are saying is a Democratic Party in crisis because of all the things that you're dealing with, the House and Senate split in health care, do you feel like you're leading a party in crisis? And if you are, how do you deal with that?
No, I feel very strong. We have been very effective in terms of passing the full Obama agenda in 2009. The House Democrats stepped up to the plate, sometimes in a bipartisan way, sometimes we couldn't get their vote, for example, in health care. So we know that when you're effective, you're a target, and any target will do. Certainly, we are proud of the agenda we passed. We want more results. We want the Senate to pass some of these bills, too, and then for them to be signed into law, and some of them have been, but many more need to be, especially those relating to job creation and expanding access to quality health care. So I feel very strong about that. Some of the issues that you reference in terms of the issues that transpired in the last few days, they're behind us. They're behind us. We have a new acting chair of the Ways and Means Committee. That's a very big change. So our members are strong. They know that we have to be stronger on our message as to what it is we've done. We told the American people that we would do certain things about job creation, expanding health care, building an infrastructure for the future, etc. We did it in the House, and now we'll go out and talk about it. And I think members feel very confident about that. So I think that we're ready. We are ready. We know why we went down a certain path in passing the legislation, what we believed in, what we said we would do, and now we have to talk more about it. That I will grant you, that we have to get our message out there now. But
about the Senate, would you support changing the filibuster rules in the Senate? You've sent 290 bills over the Senate. Nothing's happened. Would you like them to see the rules perhaps lower the threshold down to 55 votes or something like that?
You know, the Senate has to deal with its own rules. I'm sure I would not welcome their suggestion about House rules. And I think they and the American people are going to have to make a judgment about how legislation proceeds or not in the United States Senate. But let me make a point here. What has happened in the last year and the past year in the United States Senate is a total obstruction by the Republican senators. The idea that you would need 60 votes, an unusual, extraordinary majority, supermajority, to pass any and all bills, any and all confirmation, is unprecedented. So this isn't just about their rules. It's about a decision that a party over there has made to stop everything. So make sure we understand. Senator Reid he's had the votes. It's just that you don't have the time to have to go through the 60-vote procedure and get through your agenda. And so I put this, yes, perhaps they should review their rules. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Senate rules, and it's not my jurisdiction. But it's important to note that a political party has made this decision to obstruct. You know, there's an expression, 99 senators are not enough. Jim Bunning witnessed that. One senator could hold up unemployment checks for people in our country who have lost their jobs through no fault of their own. The list goes on and on about what he has held up because one senator made an objection. The minority should not even, or the majority, should not tolerate a system that operates that way. So if you want to talk about what their rules are, that's one thing. But the idea that you need 100% in order to even proceed is something that I think the American people should know more about. But again, I leave the Senate rules up to the senators. I have enough to do over here with my own rules, but I appreciate your question. Thank you all very much. Thank you. I don't know. It depends on when we get everything to see. Yeah.